Hi Johnny. How are you doing at this stage? Obviously you're forced off late in the game. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm okay now. Obviously got a bang in the head, but I feel okay now. I just have a bit of a bump on the side of the temple, and I should be okay. Hopefully, I'll do all the well used to this is return to play protocols, and hopefully I'll be okay for training next week.
If you don't want to answer this, obviously you don't. But did you pass the HIA, or what's the process there?
I haven't done one yet. I'll do one later, and I'll do one tomorrow, obviously.
Okay. What's your sense of the game after that? It was obviously crazy, the red card thrown in there, but Ireland, you guys obviously got very close in the end. What's your sense of that one?
Yeah, very proud of the way we fought back. With 14 men, it changes everything in terms of like everything that you've planned, all the different set plays. They just go out the window, and you gotta ad lib. And I'm proud of the way we reacted and got ourselves into that position to go 13-6 up was some outstanding stuff, and it could have even been better. There was a key chance at the start when we crossed. I think it was Josh and CJ just went into the same hole, and something that we spoke about. Those little moments where that was before the red card, I think, and we could have had a lead from there. And then we started the second half. We made a couple of sort of unforced errors. Trying to do the right thing, but errors all the same, and but both sides make errors. You saw the games yesterday. There's going to be errors in international rugby because the pressure that you put on each other. But we made them at key times. 13-6 up, and we made it 2 or 3 to give them the opportunity to get a score. We're still ahead then. You know what I mean? We're still ahead, and we're still controlling a lot of the game, even though we're playing with 14. So. And then some of our discipline at the end, but again, is we have to have a look whether it's discipline or whether it's the interpretation. I'm not sure. We'll have a closer look. And I just felt we didn't get any of the 50-50s towards the end or through the game. So we'll have to have a look at them as well.
Lastly for me, Andy just said you don't win a Six Nations on the first day. Is that how the players are feeling, that there's plenty of road left in this?
Yeah, of course. It's just all about next week now. The bonus point loss could be crucial towards the end. We could be top of the table next week if we get a big result at home. But we know that we're playing against arguably the form team in Europe, the best team in Europe, and we're going to have to come together and put. Fix the wrongs from today, and I fully back this group to do it.
Thank you.
Johnny, is there any solace to be taken in defeat, that you're close enough that another score would have won it for you? Is it easier to take a defeat like that than it is to take a defeat where maybe you don't get as close, or there's a couple of scores in it?
It's any defeat at international level is good. We spoke at half time about it's going to come down to the small things, and we didn't get enough of those small things right, and we spoke about it being could have been a very famous victory for us, to go to 14 men so early in the game and to come away against, anytime you play Wales in Cardiff, it's an incredibly tough game, and to have done it with 14 men would have been incredibly special, but it wasn't to be.
It was a supreme effort for the second 20 minutes of the match, but did that take a lot out ultimately? Did you feel that it had taken a lot out of you to get ahead at that point?
It's all small things, you know what I mean? And I know we say it a lot, but we have an exit scrum. We make a great half break by Gary. Another day the offload sticks, and we're down the other end of the pitch, attacking again. We're 13-6 up. We're flying. It's just small things, you know what I mean? I thought we could have defended the 2 tries better, but you always feel that, you always look at yourself and you always look at the team and think we could have done better. At the same time, the effort was incredible. You wouldn't have known we were playing with 14 men if you were looking at the game. So very proud.
Okay, cheers. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Johnny, have you had a chance to talk to Billy Burns? Did you see him yet? I presume you'd have a lot of sympathy there for him.
Yeah, I said it to him. I said, Billy, you got to go for it, and he did. And I went for one as well in the second half, because when you're when you're chasing the game, you're 8 points down, or as when Billy was taking the kick, we were 5 points down. You gotta put it 5 meters out. Like you gotta. That's when you scored a try. If you put it 10 meters out, a good maul very rarely gets over. So, you know, he goes for it. Other days you're the hero. You stick it right in the 5, and it's the life of a number 10. You know, it can come down to, you know, small margins, and but I thought he did very well in the other parts of the game, and it's not. That's one moment. You know, there was plenty through that second half and the first half that we could have done better. But in saying that, it's tough when you're playing with 14 men.
How was he doing in the dressing room? I appreciate it so soon after. Like, he looked pretty good. The lads were rallying around him. It's a tough moment for a guy who's been waiting for his chance, like, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like I've been there. You know, as a 10, like I said, you have moments where you're the hero. You have moments where you're the villain, because you put yourself in those moments, and that's the responsibility that you have. And like I said, if you kick the ball onto the 22, I think that would have been worse than going for it. And you know, to go and properly try and stick it 5 meters out, didn't come off for him, but he'll learn from it and he'll go again.
Cheers.
Johnny, I just wanted to ask you about, you know, there was a lot of great performances out there today, but Robbie Henshaw was one of the guys who really kind of excelled for Ireland today. Just for yourself, like the form he's been in this season has been incredible, and he showed it again today, I thought. Yeah,
he's been outstanding. He's really grown over the last couple of months, you know, off the pitch as well, in terms of his leadership, finding his voice, and he's got it all, Robbie. He can, like I said, there's nothing that he can't do in terms of the game, and he's just got to put it all together, stay injury free, and you need a little bit of luck for that. And I think his performance was outstanding. But like I said, in terms of effort, I think everyone was outstanding. You know, that Welsh team is very experienced, has a lot of good players, and yeah, you're playing at home. It's always going to be a tough game.
When you guys
take the last one, guys.
Oh, yeah, someone else wants to hop in, go for it. I'll do it then, if that's okay. I was just going to say, Johnny, when you guys were pushing, you know, at the end, you know, there's a couple of Welsh guys, you know, when you guys were pushing that late score, there could have been yellow cards shown, and Wayne kept the cards in his pocket. Was that kind of frustrating for you guys?
Yeah, you said it. Yeah. Well, like, what like, it's clear for me. It's clear. You know, the Tompkins sticking his hand out, the hand in the ruck. I don't know what else to say. I'm not blaming. I'm blaming ourselves for the loss. But when you show the bravery that we showed, they're tough to take. But again, it's not a surprise really.
Right.